Terry, what's your deal? What do you think about things? You have no thoughts at this point, Terry. That is not something I would put on my resume. What's... Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Parkitect campaigns where we're leaving the dreaded Victoria Lake and its horrible, horrible paddle boats. Never again with battle boats. We've got a couple of options. We could go down to Western Roundup here, dry and dusty, old westy kind of town, or we could go straight from Victoria Lake over to Coral Island. What do we have to do over here? Have an overall park rating of at least 70% and sell 800 tickets. Okay. That seems reasonable. I mean, that's just getting rubes in the door. I think we could probably do that. Optionally, we can sell at least 400 park tickets. Well, now, if I manage the core goal of 800, wouldn't I just by default manage the 400 optional goal? That's fine. So that's a very manageable goal optionally. And do all of that in 2 years. By the end of December, year 2. Do all of that in 2 years. It's our optional goal. I think this sounds pretty, well, hopefully manageable. At least there aren't any money goals, which is what we had over in Victoria Lake with the no paddle boats, ever. No paddle boats. A wealthy entrepreneur has purchased this idyllic caldera in the middle of the ocean and wishes to turn it into a bustling attraction. All right, Coral Island, let's see what you got for us. Alright, so here's our island. Here's Coral Island. Kinda looks like it might have been an active volcano at one point, possibly a supervillain lair, but who am I to judge where somebody wants to slap down a theme park? Let's see what the game has given us to start with. I did do just a short scouting mission before I started all of this, so I do know that the underground delivery area, they've already given us a tunnel going into the center of the crater here. So that's convenient. And the guest path and the employee path over here link up and then come out of this tunnel over here. So all of this is actually quite handy. That saves a lot of time and fidgetiness putting all that together. So thank you, Parkitect. I appreciate that one. What I haven't looked at is what kind of rides and concessions and whatnot they've given us to start with. So, Carousel, bumper cars. We haven't seen bumper cars before. That'll be cool. Teacups, wave swinger. All right. What about thrilling rides? Enterprise and swinging ship. Okay, not a lot on the thrilling rides area. Might need to focus our research on that. Junior coaster and Wild Mouse in the coasters. Monorail. Okay, we haven't really had a stab at Monorail yet. That seems a little bit advanced class for me, but maybe. And of course, the water rides. Oh God, the paddle boats. No. No paddle boats. Log Flume. We'll probably do Log Flume just because I like saying flume, but no. No paddle boats, ever. Ever. No. Okay, let's get some stuff done around here. Let's stop messing around here and actually build a theme park. So money is not the goal. Money is not the goal. So I'll be a little less concerned with the concessions and the shops and the whatnots about making money. Oh, I'm just noticing now they put a couple of turtle hedges down. I do like those. So money's not going to be my concern with the concessions, and neither will be the gate prices, the gate receipts, the initial get-in-the-door ticket prices, because we don't, well, I mean, obviously we want to be making money so we can keep building new things, but we don't have a money goal. We just want to get people in the door, so I'll probably keep the gate receipts quite low as an enticement to get people in here, and we'll keep all of our prices kind of on the low side to entice people to come in. We need 800 people to get in this door eventually. Sell 800 tickets. Okay. That being said, we do want some concessions, and where the game has been kind enough to kind of put all these paths together in a central location, probably start fleshing something out over here. But let's start with something basic like a ride. Actually, let's start with something very, very basic, like getting some research going. Even though it's paused, I know the game is paused, but if I don't do this now, I'll probably forget to do it. Thrill rides. Yes, good. That's exactly what I wanted you to do, because we only have 2 of them. So why don't you go ahead and get started on thrill rides when I eventually unpause the game. Let's start out right at the front here. So the guests are going to come in here, Now, remind me, game, where that tunnel goes. Okay, off to this side. So it would be pretty convenient to put the shops and the depot over on the left-hand side here. So let's put our first ride on the right-hand side. Let's have something nice for people to walk right into. I kind of want to put down bumper cars immediately just because we haven't done it. But let's start off with a classic. Let's do Carousel right up front. So people walk in the door. There's the Carousel that everybody loves. Carousel. Go ahead and get in on Carousel. And let's get your entrance. It's probably going to be pretty popular because it's right at the front. So let's make sure we have a long queue going on here. And then the exit can be right there. Okay, good. Give me a queue. Let's do the square queue. How about something, I don't know, that color. That's fine. You can go over here and then down here. Perfect. All right. Now, what I think would be a good idea, given that my brain is a sieve and I don't remember everything, is to, or indeed anything for that matter, start fidgeting with things right off the bat. So let's use some of the ideas that the comments section have given me right immediately off the bat. Okay, 100% budget on maintenance. Let's get that down to 50%, because that will save some money. But you can maintain it a little more often. Why don't you maintain it every 30 minutes. Minimum waiting time 10. Let's actually bump that up a little bit. And why don't you wait for this to be full, please? Wait for it to be full. Okay, I'm going to keep the 3 rounds right now. We'll see how it goes. I do want people to have fun here. That's kind of the point. We want to attract people, and people need to know that our park is fun, and that just screams for some decoration right there. Let me pop some deco in there. That just, I got to get something in there. How about, yeah, some nice flower boxes would be good right off the bat. How about some nice blue flowers here and here, and then some yellow flowers here. Perfect. Okay, now, I want to start fleshing out a concession area over here. I do want to get some money coming in the door here. We're not letting these people in and out and not taking their wallets, bleeding them dry. Now, I have had a couple of comments come up going, hey, why don't you blueprint things like that? So yes, we can go down to the blueprints. There's all sorts of pre-made things in here that we could be slapping down, including this very nice indoor food court that if I put my mind to it would probably take me about 6 hours to design if I did it myself, because that looks really, really advanced class, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here's my thing with blueprints. This is why I don't do them. That, to me, takes the fun out of Parkitect. The whole point of Parkitect for me is to design it myself and get the park to, for better or worse, look the way I want it to look and do the things that I want it to do. So in terms of blueprints, that's an absolutely fair and valid comment. Hey, throw down some blueprints. They're much more efficient. They'll make you more money because the people doing these blueprints are way better at Parkitect than you are. Yeah, no kidding. Everyone is better at Parkitect than I am. But that kind of kills the fun. The point of this for me is to have fun. I play games for fun. I'm not playing... I think we're all very, very clear. Ain't nobody tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay. So I do want to keep it fun, and although blueprints would make our park more successful, it makes it less fun for me. And if it's less fun for me, then I don't want to record it and put it up on the channel. I'm doing all this for fun. I'm doing all this for fun. So, very valid comment about blueprints, and were I playing it by myself and really trying to quote-unquote beat the game, then I would definitely do that. But in terms of this series and this recording, I want to have some fun. It's no good for me if I don't have fun doing it. So, we are going to, for better or worse, I'm going to build my own concession stand. Let me start fleshing a few things out along that idea. Okay, so I've got the depot, and I also threw down a staff room over here. The game isn't stingy about our starting money. We started with 28K, so can definitely afford to put a few things down right off the bat. And what have we got kicking around for shops? And I did indeed link up the tunnel to the depot area, so it goes through to the delivery area. So all of that is all set. It's actually smart enough to remember to link those two things together. Back to shops, Chinese food. Absolutely Chinese food. Now, I kind of want this to be in another line again. so I can kind of enclose the whole area. But this little corner up here seems like that might be a neat spot for our first set of toilets. So let's bring this down, say, here, and also give me, what other shops do we want to put down? Hot dogs, always a moneymaker. The hot dogs, perfect, excellent. And what else we got? Bubble tea. Sure, why not? Boosts happiness. I'll take that. So some bubble tea right there. Now, what else have we got in here? The umbrellas, vending machine. We don't have the info kiosk. I don't know how much I'm going to throw research into the concession stuff, but we'll have a think about it. Well, just because we've got it here, I'll throw the umbrellas in anyway. And let's get that going, I don't know, maybe sort of that way. Why not? Why not? Now, let me get the employee path, because I'll forget to do that. Yep, employee path, thank you. You're going to go from here to here, and here, and here, and then all along here. That should link up everything that I need it to do. Okay, and while I'm just looking in this direction, let me just add these shops here. Otherwise, I'll probably forget to do that. I know nobody works here yet. It's all going to get taken care of. Just trying to cover the basics, Depot. Don't worry about it. Why are you saying you don't have a path? That's odd, because I see one. It's right there. It's right there. It goes right to your back door. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll try and figure that out. Right now, I want to focus on enclosing this area and prettying this up a little bit, and then throw down the next set of rides right here. Okay, let me flesh this out a little bit, and then we'll see what ride we want to put down over in this neck of the woods. Okay, just finishing up on my little building here by adding some racing fins, because I think that's necessary. We're going to have some racing fins on the building, but I think I'm broadly happy with that. That's you know what? Now that needs something. That needs something in there. That's not working out for me. Get me back to roofs. What fun thing could we put in there? How about if we can we get that in there? Oh yeah, we can. Let me just make sure that's black. Yep. Okay. How about if we did that? Yeah, I know there's an umbrella placed below it. I got it. I got it. Stop clicking on that. Okay, I think I like that a little bit more. Kind of looks like a hat. Kind of looks like the umbrella stand is wearing a little hat. Now, the problem is obviously you don't have a path here, right? That's going to solve your problem. There we go. That was your problem. You just didn't have a regular path, not an employee path. And I don't like any of these paths. Let's get these to be this little sort of cobblestone-y thing here. Yeah, give me all of that, and go ahead and just erase everything that you gave me to work with, game. No, no, no. God, no, no, no. Not all that. Sorry, never mind. Sorry. I'm so sorry, game. No, I take it all back. Don't erase any of that, please. I just want to put the regular path here. Let's try that one more time. Yeah, just that bit. Thank you. Just that bit. And now you can give me the regular paths. There we go. There, there, and up to there. Should solve everybody's pathing issue in the concession area. And all we need now is a hauler to start loading stuff in. Excellent. I think I'm going back to plan A here. Back here would be a great place to squeeze a toilet or even two if we could manage it. Boy, is this going to be out of the way. And then I can pretty it up as best I can. How about if we did one here? Yeah, I know it's a toilet. And one there. So, no, don't do that. Do that. Do that. Do the thing that I am asking you to do, except don't go into the ground. Don't do that. All right, let me flesh this out. Oh, I do like my building. I know it's really, really simple. I know it's like very, very basic kindergartner design, but I like the way it came out. Again, that's the whole point of Parkitect, is you can micromanage every blade of grass in this place. I know it's very basic stuff, but I'm very pleased with my building around my concession stand. Okay, now, speaking of buildings, let's make the toilets look prettier. Alright, some nice little out-of-the-way toilets back there, and we can continue to pretty that up a little bit with a rock, because nothing says decorative like rocks, and maybe a blobby tree needs to live there. But you know what? Let's change up the colors on blobby tree. I think we can do better than green. All right, I know it's already occupied. Yep, there you go. There you go. I knew you wanted to go in there somewhere. And maybe we're doing fall foliage again like we've done before. Maybe it's fall on Coral Island. Oh, blobby tree, just get in there. There we go. Oh, I like that. That's a really good red. That's an excellent red. Let's just do a slightly different shade of that over here. Oh, that is good. Okay. How about maybe some flowers in here? Or... no, plants. Give me plants. And let's see what we can do with plants. Oh, yeah, that's the one I'm looking for, the shrubs. Give me those in sort of some weird colors, too, because why not? Give me that one, and get over here, that one, and maybe another one of those lives right here. Okay, I'm not sure how I could make toilets much prettier than that. That is just delightful. That is where you would go for a nice autumn walk down to the restroom area over here. And while I just happened to be thinking of it, and we ran into it so many times over in Victoria Lake, I'm just going to throw down a couple of benches, just while I happen to have it in the front of my mind. About one there and one there for right now. Oh, that's just screaming for something over there. Hang on, hang on. That's got to have something there. Yeah, give me the little rose bush here. That can go right there. Okay, good. Now, what is going to be ride number 2 over here? Let's see, we don't have much in thrilling, but let's see what we can do over here. We could do Enterprise. I do kind of like the swinging ship. That's thin, too. That's a kind of a weird shape where we can get this to live. Sort of here is... oh, that's going to swing right into the concession stand. That's dangerous. Let's knock that back a little bit. Watch your head if you're going down the path. Swinging ship lives here, and it swings back and forth. Keep that in mind, please. Please keep that at the back of your mind. Watch out for swinging ship. That can go there. That can go there. That part's fine. Let's get a Q going. Let's change that up a little bit. A little more blue for swinging ship. Let's get that to come down here and here. Okay, good. Let's fidget with your settings, because otherwise we'll forget to do that. So, we're not going to put as much money into the maintenance budget as you might like. Anyone who does maintenance is only going to do it kind of half-assed, kind of halfway. I'm only getting paid 50% of this. I know that's not really how it works, but that's how I like to imagine it working in my narrative sense. Yeah, somebody's just coming along going, I'm only getting half wages for this. I'll kind of maintain it. You can bump up your minimum waiting time, and let's also wait for you to be full, because you're at the front door. That's probably going to get a lot of action right off the bat, and then... maybe we can put another thing over here and bring this path out like that. Okay, let's get somebody hired, first of all. Let's get somebody hired. Take my scenery off here so I can actually see what's going on. Paths are all connected, and the employee path is connected to the regular path, so they can get in and out. Staff room here, depot here. Apart from the fact that they haven't stocked these things, everything seems to be functional. So... with that being done, let's hire some people. We need a hauler. Probably one for right now should be fine. And I'm going to change your hat while I'm here to something red. There you go. You have a red hat now. So you, Stephen Stanley, with your red hat, can live right there. And when I unpause the game, you will magically float back down to the ground. Sorry to leave you kind of suspended in midair there. Mechanics, yep, let's get one of those going. You can come here, come here. Thank you. You will also be suspended in midair. Janitors, I'm going to actually put... I know we don't need it right now, but I'm going to put 2 janitors on, so when we do need it, there'll already be one there doing it. Security, absolutely. And because we do want people to be happy, that's kind of the point of this little mission. How about a robot lives in the volcano here? Yeah, let's keep the guests happy with Mr. Robot. Okay, am I broadly okay to open the park at this point? I want to say yes. We've got the basics down. 2 rides, some stuff, some food, some umbrellas, some whatnot. Don't actually know how often it's going to rain here in Coral Island, because Victoria Lake, it rained every single day. But, you know, umbrellas, good sell if it rains. Let's get the game turned on and see how we're gonna do here. Now, while we're waiting for people to show up, we can fidget with some more things like prices. Again, I'm gonna keep the prices a little low on this. I just want people to be happy. That's the goal. So I'm going to keep the prices a little on the low side. 2 is a little lower than I would like. How about if we just did, say, 250? 250 sounds good. And you can also be 250. Not looking to completely empty their wallets, but we do need to be making money. We need to be making something. Hi, initial guests. Welcome. Welcome. Hang on. Don't buy anything yet. I'm just jacking up the prices. Don't buy anything right at this exact second. Oh, you're just the folks who work in the shops. Never mind. Then you'll appreciate this. You'll actually appreciate me jacking up the prices. Okay, so 50 cents up on everything. That seems good. And let me actually remember to turn these rides on so people can get on them. There we go. On and on. Haulers are starting to do their jobs. Okay, he's got one store already stocked up. He's working on the second one. And now all we're doing is just waiting for some people. There they are. Hi, guys. You, Terry. Terry, what's your deal? What do you think about things? You have no thoughts at this point, Terry. That is not something I would put on my resume. What's next? What is next? And our research department is rocking and rolling, right? Yep, I can see their little bubbles in their beaker here. It means they are doing things. I'd kind of like them... I was going to say I'd kind of like them to do coasters after they're done with a new thrill ride, but I really want to do Log Flume, just because I like saying flume in that manner. I just think it's a really, really fun word to say. Sometimes I'm very easily pleased by simple things. In fact, more often than not, I'm very easily pleased by simple things. So remind me, Log Flumes was a water ride. Oh, and I want to do bumper cars, too. Water ride. No paddle boats. Ever. Log Flume, on the other hand, that I could live with. And increased popularity during high temperatures. Well, this is sort of like a tropical island, so, you know, that's probably going to pay out really well. That's probably going to do very well. I can see our little weather icon here. Actually, it's day-night. I'm sorry, it's day-night. But down here, it's 81 degrees Fahrenheit. And thank God they're doing this in Fahrenheit, because I don't get Celsius. I don't know why we had to have... Why did we have to have Celsius? Why? Fahrenheit was perfectly good. 0 to 100. 0 is cold, 100 is hot. It's a very simple system. And then you've got Celsius, where I don't even know, is 15 cold? Is 15 hot? I don't know anymore. Okay, rant about Celsius versus Fahrenheit over. It is quite hot here. So we do want to get Log Flume going, because that's going to be more popular during hot seasons and hot temperatures, which it is. So all of that being said out loud, I want to start working on Log Flume. I think a good place to put Log Flume would be over here. I think over in this area here, right near the front. People will be wicked excited about that. And that still leaves me a good bunch of flat build area over here to mess around with later. The rest of the area is kind of fidgety with all these mountainous hills and whatnot, but a little terraforming might help that. We might flatten out some of this area, make it a little more accessible, especially over here. Maybe a nice little bridge going across here, and then flatten out some of this area. Nothing a little bulldozing couldn't solve, but let me get poking along with Log Flume here. And yes, I'm probably going to say it that way every single time. Chances are. So give me water rides. Give me Log Flume. Okay. Now, I kind of like it to start heading in this. I'm just sort of seeing what other space I might want over here. But let's start heading it in this direction and give me some more stations for a start. 3, is that enough? 3? It's probably going to be pretty popular. Let's put another one on there. Okay, good. Yeah, so 4 stations, and then give me 1 straight bit. No, sorry, give me a station and build that. Thank you. Now give me a straight bit going that way. Good. Build that. Now, let's start it going up. So give me that, and that, and that, and that. Get it going all the way up here. Up, and up, and up. This is going to be an awesome log flume. Build that for me. And then I want a straight bit. No, 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 no. Back it off, back it off, back it off, back it off. Straight bit, please. Yes, thank you. And give me another one of those, please. Perfect. Okay. Build me that, and let me have a think. So it's going to come up here, and then let's get it to start curving around. Yep, build me that. And then a straight... No, 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 wait, back it off, back it off. Sorry, I'm not good at coasters yet or any of these track rides. I actually just want a... There we go, straight bit. Perfect. Build me that. Now what? What if it went... What if it curved again? Build. And then came down a little bit. No, actually a lot. And then a lot again. And then, can I get this? If you build that, can you then give me a straight bit? No, that goes into a tunnel. Back that off. A straight bit. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I wanted. Okay, and then how about if you... Yeah, build that. Thank you. And then how about if we curved the other way? So far, so good. I would ride this. Okay, build me that. And then a straight bit. No, no, back that off. A straight bit. Sorry, a straight bit. Okay, and then build that. Thank you. Now, no, other way, other way. Go back that way. Yeah, digging that. That's pretty cool. Build that for me. And then straight, straight. I just got to get this to come down a half step to link up with the level that the stations are on, although I didn't investigate it too clearly, but I believe there was an update where that will auto-snap, auto-correct itself to the correct height when you're coming around. I haven't played around with it. I only briefly looked at it on the Parkitect Steam page, but it seems like they've kind of just fidgeted with it a little bit. So if I came all the way around here, it will auto-correct and snap itself to the correct height. We'll see if that happens, and if it doesn't, I'm pretty sure I can get this to come down a half step. Like, sort of there. 6 1/8, 5 1/8. That's too much, so back that off. How about... yeah, go ahead and build that for me. Now that's 5 7/8, and I got to get up to 6. Well, that's... Oh... There we go. There's my 6. Okay, got it. Good. All right. So around here, and how are we going to make this? Nope, not quite there. Give me a straight and a straight. Is it there? It is not there, so give me another straight. And, yeah, build that. Thank you. Somewhere sort of here-ish, except not. I think we need one more straight. Build that, and then... Now we can start working around here. Okay, now build that, and just maybe an S-curve just for fun. Sure, why not? Build me that. Oh, no, 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 now we're going up. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. It's all fine. Everything's fine. Everything's 100% fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine on my coaster. Now, if you go... Nope, wrong way. Nope, not quite. Okay, one more straight, and then like that. Okay, that should... work. I feel that works. So if I build... Okay, good. Excellent. Now this is probably going to be pretty darn popular. So let's make sure we're going to leave enough space for a nice big queue and an exit here. Good. All of that looking pretty good. Let's get the path going... Oh, just for right now it can go there. I can always mess with it later if I need to. And then the queue is already set to blue because it's a water ride, so why not? Let's get a decent size queue going here. Okay, good. Now, fidgety things. Let's get your maintenance budget down. It's just water. How much maintenance could it possibly need? but let's take your maintenance interval down as well. Minimum waiting time up, and what else what can we do to you? You already have 6 trains. You're maxed out on there, but let's wait for you to be full. Yeah, do that, please. Okay, and turn the ride on. You know, that. Okay, we have Log Flume. Log Flume activated. Okay, everybody go on Log Flume because I want to see how it works. I'm pretty happy with Log Flume. Go, Log Flume guests. Activate Log Flume technology. Go. You have a hot dog in your hand. Oh, that's excellent. I don't. It's gonna get wet. There's not much worse than a wet hot dog. I'm gonna tell you that. That's no good. I'm not quite sure why the cars are poking out here. I kind of made things a little too big, probably, didn't I? All right. Well, Log Flume in action. Here we go. Getting their Log Flume on. It's going up. Everything's looking good. They're coming to the bend. Probably getting the hot dog wet at this point. It's all kind of relaxing at this point, but then we're going to skyrocket downwards into the flume part of the Log Flume. Go, go, go. Awesome. Cool. I have correctly installed the Log Flume. Now I need to pretty the heck out of this area, because all these people want to have something to look at while they're log fluming. Alright, we'll work on that. We'll definitely work on that. But as expected, given that it's 87 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, I don't know, 374, 114 Celsius, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's really hot out, and they're all about Log Flume. Excellent, good. And you know what we don't have? Paddle boats. And just because I can, I've got the space right here. I'm just going to throw down another concession for no readily apparent reason. I don't need to. I just happen to have the space for it, so I may as well throw it in there. And you should already be... Oh, I've got my overall park rating of at least 70%. I bet 63% of that was Log Flume. Now, you should already be connected to your path. Yes, you are. So let's just... pretty that up just a little bit. Put my scenery back, please. Thank you. And let's just make that a teensy bit prettier with, say, an archway around it. Not those archways, the ones that are in walls. Thank you. Yeah, these ones. Give me one of these, sort of here-ish. Excellent. Now, we need a path going over there so people can actually get to the things. So let's do that and that. There we go. Okay, you can go buy your thing. Except, I put this in backwards, haven't I? Yep, I totally put this in backwards. All right, let me just fix that and pretty this area up at the same time. And it won't hurt to have a bench or two kicking around here. It's probably very exciting on Log Flume. They're probably going to want a place to hang out afterwards. And a bench there. And then I realized just doing this right now, I haven't put any trash bins down. So that's pretty important. Let's get some of those going, especially around the food area and the toilet area. Seems to be where people just love to drop their trash. So can we squeeze maybe, yeah, barrel right there as well, and maybe something up in this area over... yeah, that's as good a spot as any. Okay, cool. Go back to being an active park here. Oh, Log Flume, I love you, Log Flume. You know why I love you, Log Flume? Because you're not a paddle boat. Oh, never again. Never again. Alright, well, what's next? How's research doing? Looks like they're almost done with something. Yeah, they're almost done with a thrill ride. Okay, excellent. I could bump their budget up just a little bit. Not crazy amount, but just a little bit. Again, money is not the goal here. The goal is getting people in the park. So I can afford to spend a little bit more on research than, say, in the last scenario where we had such a tight budget and didn't want to incur any bank debt. I can go bank debt crazy on this as far as I'm concerned. Now, something definitely needs to live over here. Probably another ride, and I'm kind of thinking bumper cars. How big? How big is bumper car? Pretty big. Okay, pretty darn big. It's in a nice enclosed area, though, which means if it does rain, people will probably be pretty happy about going in here. And now that I just said that out loud, maybe I want to construct a building around Carousel. A, because that's cool. And that's, again, the fun of Parkitect is just making this place look like what you want it to look like. But B, if we do have a rain issue here, people will be okay going on Carousel because it'll be in an enclosed space. I'll have a think about that. Turn off bumper cars for right now. That's waiting to get stocked. That's fine. Somebody will work on that. There's a hauler back there somewhere doing a thing. How are we doing on our deck? Oh, jumper is available. Okay, hang on, guys. Hang on. Research. That's good. How about if we did... Why don't you work on... This is good. I'm going to hate doing this, but why don't you work on a water ride for right now? A water ride. Problems in a nearby theme park attract more visitors to us. Excellent. Good. But what I wanted to do is, how are we doing on our decoratives? How are we doing? Okay. Broadly kind of meh. Not bad. Not terrible. Toilets seem to be fairly well concealed back here. And we could make this, we could do a couple more things over here just to make this even nicer. Let me just do that while I'm saying it out loud here. I don't know, what do we think? Oh, here's the rain. Okay, it does rain in Coral Island. All right, good to know. Good to know. We'll see some bumper, yep, there go the umbrella sales. Wow, couple of drops of rain and we are killing it in umbrellas. Look at all those umbrellas right there. That's awesome. I bet you guys aren't, yeah, you guys aren't super happy about getting on Log Flume. I suppose, realistically, if I spent the time doing it, I could put Log Flume inside a building. I mean, I suppose theoretically I could just start at the back here and put the entire island in a building if I... Oh, so many umbrellas. Put the entire island in a building if I felt like it, but that seems overly ambitious. How about, speaking of Log Flume, how about a log? Maybe a log lives there, and maybe... Another log lives right next door to it. It's kind of like a Bob Ross thing. Just a happy little log living over there. Oh my god, we've sold hundreds of umbrellas. That's the most umbrellas I've ever seen. That's awesome. I wonder how much money we just made in umbrellas. Log Flume, not quite as attractive. Okay, speaking of attractive, the whole point of that was decoratives. Decoratives. Okay. Yeah, even those two logs made that a little bit better shade of green over here. I like that. That's cool. Everything is broadly okay. Toilets well concealed. Definitely need to start prettying up this area. Definitely. And we might be able to throw in a small ride over there, but I want to keep this area sort of open in case I want to extend the concession area maybe in this direction. Money is not what I'm trying to make here, but, you know, we need money to keep building things, so we'll keep going on that. Okay, back to what the heck do I want to put over here, and I think, I don't know if it's bumper cars. That's a big building. I want to kind of have that be a focal point. Wave swinger, maybe teacups. Yeah, I could probably get down with some teacups. What else do we have in thrill rides? Jumper now and Enterprise. Okay, how about if we did teacups over here-ish, like there, and then give me, what are we going to do here? Put this over here, put this over here, yeah, put that over there. Oh, it's raining again. Okay, it rains more in Coral Island than I thought it did. That's good, because what I was thinking I was going to do is actually put a building around teacups. So if you guys just want to hold tight for a second, I will have a ride that will not be, not have an issue with the whole rain thing. Give me the basic path for right now. Let's get that up to here and down to here. And then let's get our queue in a different color, sort of here-ish and here-ish. Okay, that gives me a nice, easy, squarish rectangle to build something around. That will work. I know, guys, it's pouring rain. All of you have umbrellas, though. All of you have umbrellas. I notice... Oh, I know why you're not stocked. I know why you're not stocked. Okay, hang on a sec. Slow it down. Slow it down. I know exactly why you're not stocked. because I did not assign the depot to you. Okay, so yes, add bubble tea, please. Thank you. That's why nobody was stalking you. Sorry, bubble tea. Sorry. It'll all work itself out. Now the sun is out again, and I've turned on teacups, and let's do our usual little things here. Shave down that a little bit. Shave down that a little bit. 25 minutes, whatever. Sure. People can be on teacups a little faster. The maintenance guys can get over there a little bit faster. That's fine. You should definitely wait a little bit longer for that, and you can, I don't know how much action you're going to get. That, I say that, the queue is immediately full. Why don't you wait to be full? Because right now, we've got teacups riding, and there ain't nobody at teacups right now. Nobody's on the teacups. Everyone's just waiting for the teacups. It is an empty ride, so definitely wait until you're full. Now, I would like to put a building around this. Because I think, well, A, that will be fun, and B, people will be totally okay with going into that when it is raining. So how about we did sort of a dark greenish kind of thing here? I often do dark green. How about a really gaudy purple? Why not? Let's start this going in this direction, and then see how I want this to look at the end of it. And then just finish off these roofs with random shapes that don't really serve any purpose, but look great. Look fantastic. And they're circular, which is kind of like the teacup idea. I think that works. Yeah, I'm very happy with that, in fact. It's odd, it's weird, it's a little basic, but it's mine. And it keeps the teacup fans away from the rain, which I'm sure they're all ecstatic about. Let me just take off the scenery, make sure everything's still working. I didn't mess anything up by putting that building around. Nope, people seem to be getting on and off of teacups in a relatively good manner. I noticed there's some tired people around here. Probably need a couple more benches in this neck of the woods. Give me the benches and these guys. How about one there and one there for you guys? Okay, good. That all seems to be broadly working. Now, just kind of need to pretty up this area in here. How's our decoratives looking now that I've added all of that? What are we looking like here? Yeah, a little bit of trash and potentially vomit on the ground. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world to get another janitor going. We have two, because I knew this was going to be a problem, but 3 would not be the worst idea. I mean, the park is only going to get bigger. It's not like it's going to get any smaller from here. So, yeah, give me Kristen Singleton. You now work for me. If you could get on that vomit over there, that would be good. I think swinging ship is giving people a little bit of a rumbly tummy. Let me see what I can do about... I was going to say prettying up this area, but then I'm also seeing back here might be another good spot for a set of toilets. All of that being said out loud, what are people's broad thoughts on the park? Satisfaction 73. No high-intensity rides around here that interest me. Have you tried Log Flume? Log Flume's pretty awesome. I mean, okay, maybe it's not super high intensity, but it's Log Flume, and it's 81 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, I think, 62.7 degrees Celsius, so, you know, Log Flume. Now, what I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by that customer is I could definitely tuck some more toilets back here, nice and out of the way. I think what I'm going to do is a bit of terraforming right here, and then pretty up this area. Okay, guys, we got to get on the vomit. Got to get on that. Take the path over here, and then do another section of toilets over here. Yes. Short answer, yes. That's how this is going to go down. Okay, so toilets constructed, and a just wonderful little building to do that in. I like that. I like the little arches and arcs and things on that. And this is a tropical island, so let's get some palm trees going around here. Except I just deleted the one I just did. There we go, 2 palm trees. Found this little well, and I think that looks kind of neat over here. A little tucked away. You're just walking to the restroom, and there's a nice little well next to some palm trees. How about some give me fences, because what I want to do is the, the hedges. There we go. So what about a nice hedge, maybe not the regular green, maybe a slightly different green for that hedge. How about some hedges that lived, here. Yeah, there we go. Hedge this on up for me, if you could, please. Do I like that like that? How about one more there? And maybe, can we squeeze one in there? I don't like it like that. I don't like the way it looks like that. I would like one. No. You know what? That's enough hedges. That's enough hedges. Let's go back to, say, plants, which is where all the good shrubs live. Yeah, these guys. I want to put some of these down here. And then give me another one of those, but in a different color, please. Maybe a yellow lives there, and a slightly different yellow could maybe live over here. And another one of those can live over here. Parkitect really is just a big Bob Ross painting game. Little happy little palm trees here. Maybe a little well. Hey, you know what? If you put your shrub in the wrong place, it's okay. It can live there. So I don't know how much more attractive I could possibly make these restrooms, but let's find out what people think about them. So if we go to decoratives, yeah, they don't hate it. It could be better. It could definitely be better. But I don't think they hate it. We'll pick away at that. We'll add some stuff to that. Kind of like we saw in Victoria Lake. Every little bit just adds a little bit more and a little bit more to the decorative values. So we'll chip away at that. If I get another idea as to what could live over there, we'll put that over there. But while I was messing around in decorations, I stumbled across the effects area, which I've kind of briefly glanced at before, but never really done anything with. So give me, effects. You know what Log Flume needs? Fire jets. Fire jets all day long live on Log Flume. I have now made this the most exciting Log Flume in the history of Log Flume ever. Fire. All the time. I want to put one right here, but I don't want to block off that path. So, fire. Fire. Yes. Fire jets for Log Flume. I am already excited about Log Flume. It's the best Log Flume ever. You know why? Fire. Okay, I had to even out the fire jets because it was just bugging me that there weren't 3 on each side. I'll figure out something else to do with the path. You finished Splash Battle in research. All right, pause it up a sec. Pause it up. What's Splash Battle? And while I'm here, start working on, work on coasters. That's fine. That's right. Yeah, work on coasters. What is Splash Battle? I've never heard of that one before. What do you do? An interactive water ride where guests can aim water cannons at targets or each other, and they'll look for fun things to do while riding scenic rides. Huh. I'm not 100% sure what to do with Splash Battle. I know what to do with paddle boats. Find the makers of paddle boats and hit them. But splash boats, I don't know what to do. How far away are we from the lake? We could work something out. I don't know how much space Splash Battle is going to take up. I mean, I could just make another lake here, but I don't want to take more of my buildable area away. It's probably too small to fit in here. I'm just going to go ahead and say it's too small to fit in there. But if I were to extend this lake, that's fidgety. I'm more concerned with fire jets because that's just awesome. That's wonderful. And I want to dress this area up here and make this all about fire jets and Log Flume. That's pretty much the focus of my park now. But I do want to have a look at Splash Battle, and maybe we can get people going in this direction. Maybe if I built a path along here, and then maybe a tunnel underneath here to come up here, and then this could be a new sort of area that people could get to, and then take another path down here to link up. Anyway, I'm mostly talking to myself. This is probably a good place to leave it on Parkitect for today. Let me just turn this back on here. We're already up to 170 people, so that's got to be a solid amount of tickets sold. We're trying to sell 800 in now a year and a half. We've got a year and a half to sell 800 tickets, and I think we're on a good start here. I'm very pleased with what I've put together so far. I think it looks good. I'm definitely working on making the park look like what I want it to look like, and I'm pretty happy with the nonsense that I've created. But we'll leave it on Parkitect on Coral Island for today. We'll pick it up again in the next one. Hey, if you've enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, hey, go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button, and you can see more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Wow. You could have hepatitis or golfer's elbow. I feel we should be able to narrow it down a little better. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a doctor, but I'm saying I might be able to know the difference between golfer's elbow or hepatitis. First thing I'd ask is, do you play golf? Where are you going?